Okay. Our third speaker is Anne Burrows. Anne Burrows is a DTM3, and she'll be giving her speech today for the Motivational Strategies Pathways. Level 3, Inspire Your Audience. This project addresses how to present a speech in an enthusiastic and inspiring fashion to establish a strong rapport with your audience. She used the selected topic with the intent of inspiring her audience. Marianne will be sharing an experience she had in hopes that she can inspire you to take action if you have a similar situation. Time is 5 to 7 minutes. The title, To See or Not to See. Let's welcome Marianne. To see or not to see. Marianne.
Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. A while back, I was having lunch with my sister-in-law. We were catching up on what had happened since the last time we saw each other. She began to share that she had this flash of light out of the corner of her eye, and that she went to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor told her she had a torn retina. She then went on to explain all the things the doctor had done to help heal her eye. And then she said, Mary Ann, if you ever see a flash of light, be sure you go to the eye doctor immediately. Well, wouldn't you know, about a week later, I had a flash of light. What? Could this be what my sister-in-law was talking about? Now, let me explain. It didn't hurt. That flash of light only lasted but a moment, and my eyesight was not being impaired in any way. But her words rang in my ear. So I picked up the phone reluctantly and made the call. The doctor had me come right in, checked my eye, and told me, indeed, I had a torn retina. Now, what's a torn retina? Well, the eyeball is in the eye socket, and as we age, our muscles begin to deteriorate. So the eyeball pulls away ever so lightly from the back of the eye, causing a little tear here, which causes the flash of light. Now, the thing with this is, if you get it taken care of right away, they can repair it with almost no problem whatsoever. But if you let it go, the ends of the tear harden up, and then it's almost impossible to fix them properly. And it can cause serious damage to your eyes or even blindness. So the doctor then said it was time for me to go to the specialist, and I went directly to his office. He put my head in a vice-like thing, and then he began to do the laser surgery. It didn't hurt, but it felt a little strange. I could see a rainbow of colors while he worked on my eye. He sent me home and asked me to come back again a week later. I did, and he checked my eye, and he said everything was healing perfectly. Phew. Fortunately, that's done. Well, a couple of weeks later, I was doing some stretching. When I got done, I lay down on the floor, closed my eyes to just relax. And suddenly I felt this snap and then this gush in my eye. It felt like one of the alien movies where they take over your eye. I thought, oh my gosh, what's going on? I opened my eyes and I couldn't see out of my eye. It was horrifying. I slowly got up from the floor, walked over to the mirror, fully expecting my eye to look like it had been taken over by the alien. But on the outside, my eye looked perfectly fine. But on the inside, not only could I not see, it felt almost like part of my head was missing. It was a horrible feeling. Of course, I immediately called the doctor. He had me come in, checked my eyes, checked my vision, and he said, well, your eye's fine. I thought to myself, what? My eye's fine? I can't see. He then explained that the eye was perfectly fine, but when a vein must have been nicked when I had the surgery, that then put all this fluid in my eye that was actually covering my vision, but my vision and my eye were perfectly fine. Well, he then went on to say there was nothing he could do to help me, but that my body would automatically heal itself. He explained it was much like if you got a bruise on your arm. Initially, it's dark, black and blue, and looks horrible. And as the weeks pass, it gets lighter and lighter, and eventually it just disappeared. Well, I went home feeling somewhat relieved, but not totally convinced that he knew what he was talking about. But every morning I'd wake up, I'd cover up my eye to see if I could see better. And slowly, very slowly, week after week, month after month, it did begin to heal and eventually cleared out completely. Now, I don't want to terrify you by this concept, because just because you get a flash of light doesn't mean you have a torn retina. In fact, my husband had the same flash of light that I did about a year later. Of course, I encouraged him to go to the eye doctor immediately, and it was nothing when his happened. So, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guest, I encourage each one of you, if you ever have a flash of light, go to the eye doctor immediately if you want to see this beautiful world that we live in. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you.